I ordered my silk off Algae, so that's the only website I'm familiar with. But they also sent me a free practice flag. So now if this silk was really important, I wouldn't have to use it when I practice. I could use the other one. Doesn't matter if I accidentally get a little dirt or grass on it. When I bought my flag from LG, it actually came with a stopper that was plastic with a small weight inside, but that wasn't what I was accustomed to. I was used to a much heavier weight on the top of my flag. Another important thing to factor in is you're going to have to pay for shipping. My silk was $45 and the pole was $6, but then I also had to pay for the shipping, so it ended up being, $60. To keep your silk nice, I would say definitely roll it to store it. Don't strip it because it could be rubbing on the ground, collecting dust, or someone else who doesn't know where you keep it could accidentally damage it. So definitely roll it, and I actually tape mine up with the Velcro of my gloves so that it doesn't get a really tight spot from using a rubber band or a hair tie. Another thing to consider is getting a colored pole or some colored tape that matches your silk potentially. I just got the silver pole because I prefer the streamlined look and I prefer silver to gold. Just investigate the different choices on the website. You can also get different color stoppers depending on what matches the pole better. My first year I had black poles, so we used black stoppers and black tape. Get creative with it, but make sure it's something you like because it is a big investment. And I'll be using this rubber stopper. Now I just got it from the hardware store, and my tape is nothing special. It's just white electrical tape. Honestly, all the electrical tape does the same job to me. Something that I haven't used before but seems really cool and helpful is this Velcro. So if you attach the Velcro with the sticky side to your flagpole, then you can attach any flag of the same size just by using Velcro. A lot of silks actually already have the other side of the Velcro in it, so it'll be extremely easy to switch silks. Alright, so if your flag is already taped, you'll need to find the end of the tape and start to undo it. Let's start at the top of the flag first. Get your tape ready so it's convenient for when you need it. Put your stopper on to make sure that you get the distance of the silk lined up from the end of the pole. Make sure to hold it in that position when you remove the stopper. Make sure that the silk is facing the direction that you want it to go, depending on the stitching of which side is the front or back, even though there isn't specifically a front and back. Start with the tape right at the seam and wrap it around one time. Don't wrap it around too many times, that's too excessive. You don't want it to be too thick because the stopper has to go over top of it. To tape the tab, you must first have the top taped. Look at the top of the flag and make sure that the hem is going straight down the pole. If it's twisted, this will twist the silk when you tape it on. Make sure, once again, you're taping facing the correct direction depending on where the hem and the seam is on the silk. This is just the way it's sewn on. People won't be able to tell from a distance. Line up the tape, do it about half overlapping the silk, half overlapping the pole. Then flip your silk over and whip the tape around. I just prefer to do it with the tape on the whole roll, but you could cut the piece off in advance if you choose to. And once again, you don't need a ton of layers here. You only need to wrap it around about 1.5 times with half the tape on the silk and half the tape on the pole. Take your tape and place it about 1/3 or 1/2 way down your stopper. The most important part is that it covers the top. Take it all the way across to the other side, also 1/3 or about 1/2 way down. So now you should have one piece of tape across the top of the stopper. So you're going to put 3 pieces of tape across the stopper like this to try and cover the stopper entirely. Next, you're going to tape the stopper onto the pole. So line the tape up along the edge of the stopper, as straight as you can. As you spin the tape around, or wrap it depending on if you cut it off from the roll or not, just try and move down toward the silk gradually. Don't angle it down all at one time or it will get all bumpy and have air pockets under the tape. Don't go down too far in the silk, just overlap the tape that was already there over your silk that you did to tape the silk on. Don't forget to retape the bottom of your pole. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with a friend.